its crown and saw that it was good indeed. Genesis chapter 1, verse 31. But there was a point where it wasn't quite good enough. Do you remember? It was the time between the creation of man and the creation of woman. God made man, saw that he was alone, and decided that wasn't good. Chapter 2, verse 18. And this is where that second word comes in. This is the oldest human utterance. And the man said, "This one at last is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. This one will be called woman, for she was taken from man." Verse 23. You can likely see from the formatting in your Bible that this is Hebrew poetry. This means that the first recorded human words spoken were actually sung. The oldest human words in recorded history were a love song. You can practically hear Etta James's soulful voice sumptuously spilling over the text, "At last. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh." God ordained marriage then as the only human relationship that can be rightly described as one flesh, which is why, forever after, every marriage has been perfectly fulfilling. Okay, sorry, I know I lost you there. Baby, don't hurt me. We lost ourselves somewhere, way back there, shortly after this first love song, after this first union, and before reunion was ever a thing. Way back in that garden when the first Jerry Maguire declared to the first Dorothy Boyd in that first living room, "You complete me." Our hearts rose, our eyes misted. Why? Because we all know the power of "you complete me." We suspect we're worth it. We hear it echoing in the dim memories of the garden we all carry around in our souls. But in the bones and flesh of our reality in exile, after the profession changed, we know that, after all, it's just a movie. These love songs, they're just songs. But what if they aren't? What if every romantic movie, every romantic song, every insipid Hallmark Christmas show, and every flimsy Hallmark Valentine's card, every stupid TV commercial that leverages romance and human fulfillment to sell makeup and blue jeans and bubblegum, even every lustful glance or scroll or click is not because love isn't out there, but rather because somewhere it is. As Lewis also said, "If I find in myself a desire which no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was made for another world." And what if, despite our failings and flaws, despite nearly everything we see with our longing eyes and know with our tired minds, or even feel with our aching bodies, that other world was actually here in some real way? Would that make your day? At last? I don't know what has brought you to listen to this book. I don't know if you feel loved right now or if you've ever felt loved, but I'm willing to bet you have at some moment felt unloved. At some point, maybe right now, you've had the nagging thought that love is a myth, a rumor, a haunting. Maybe love songs make you cry, or make you angry, or make you sick. Maybe love songs feel painful. Every time you hear one, it adds insult to your emotional injury. Have you had love but lost it? Or do you have it, but it's not quite scratching the existential itch you thought it would? Maybe you've wondered, like I once did, if you could ever be loved, or if you could ever love in return. Well, you can. Come walk beside me for a while. Chapter 1. What's love got to do with it? Now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. There is no escape from the conclusion that ultimately love is the only real power. Peter Kreeft. I fondly remember my first marriage. I remember my feet shuffling nervously on the plywood floor during the wedding ceremony. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go through with it. The bride